Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot.
Hold
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activated. Hi, everyone. Oh my word, why is y'all so late? What were y'all doing? Yeah, because it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Where was y'all at? I was waiting on y'all. My word. I was waiting on y'all. Some of y'all was not here yet. What? Some of y'all were not here. Truthful, I don't know what you're talking about and you're getting doxxed. Look here, okay? I was on my way. No, this is pure Savage's fault, okay? Angela Johnson and Almond Joy and Pure Savage, look at here. Stoney, tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. Are y'all mad at me? Excuse me? Are y'all upset? Ooh, y'all be having y'all nerve. Leave me alone. Lord help these people. Because y'all trying to put all of this on me is crazy. It's correct. Can you stop yelling at me, please? Thank you. Okay. Now I am of the here. Okay. And that's what should matter. Did y'all ask me if I was all right? I fell on my way back here. And y'all didn't say nothing about that. How much I love y'all. I was ripping and running through the thing in the front and whatnot, trying to grab the thing and miss the thing and was trying to grab the other thing and then fell. Y'all didn't even ask me if I was all right. Because I'm skinny. Okay? It's different when you fall skinny. Oh my word. And I am young. So falling skinny and young is dangerous. And I almost had scissors in my hand, but I didn't grab them. Nah. But y'all want to talk about that. Y'all want to talk about everything that I went through, Lord. On the way to try to be here for y'all. Ooh, y'all be having y'all nerve. Hey, some of y'all. Ooh, now almost don't count. Ooh, docs. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, docs. I'm almost up. Are you mad at me? I doxed those people. Getting doxed. Guerrero. Oh, look at Kimber. Oh, Kimber next doxed. Kimber, because that is not her name. I'm going to put that on a piece of government identity. Yes, Stoney, you're getting doxed. Yeah, because see, Stoney, you got something to do with this. Oh, hell no, Stoney. Stoney as well, because she was not instead of off. That was Jada Shakur. That was Jada Shakur. Yes. So I'm getting y'all. It's happening. Oh well, it's happening. Y'all did this to yourself. Y'all did this to yourself. It's happening. It's happening. And don't, oh well, I'm doxing y'all. It is what it is. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Okay. Oh, God. Who was born? Who was born? No, just because Gemini is in her name does not mean that she is really a Gemini. That is not an ID. Who was born? Hurry up. Hurry up. Who's born? Look, happy birthday. Oh, King Gemini. So, okay, this is about me. Okay. Got your nerve. Now, allegedly, it's King Gemini's birthday. Allegedly. Look at here. We have enough happy birthdays in the chat. We are at our quota. Okay. Look at King Gemini trying to come up in here born. I cannot believe this. I thought we were friends. I came in here cute, skinny, all of that. I could have came in here bloated if I would have known it was your birthday. Now, y'all say happy birthday to King Gemini and hurry the hell up. Two, three of them will be suffice. Okay, now, okay. 2, 3 more. Okay. All right. Now we're good. Now, King Gemini, you ain't had nothing else to do today, sir. Happy birthday, King Gemini. Is your parents even happy you born? Was they happy? We don't even know if you were on purpose. Okay? Because a lot of y'all be coming here talking about it's my birthday and be the anniversary of the day y'all ruined your parents' life. Mamas and stuff, stomachs and stuff were never the same after y'all. Y'all be coming here bragging on it. Ooh, Tip, are you betraying me right now? My mother's birthday was yesterday. You ruined that. You ruined that. You couldn't let that woman have a couple days. You made her go into labor after her party. You couldn't went the day before. Why you do that to her? Because if you would have been born, she could have drank. But you gonna wait till after her birthday? Really? King Gemini? Really? No, y'all. No, y'all. No, y'all. Hell no. And you gonna wait till the next day. Dear death. She could have went turned up. Placenta with her and everything. Your poor mother. She went through labor on her. Are you trying to make this worse? So that woman was contracting while they were singing happy birthday to her? Are you okay? Wow. What's your mama Cash App? Yeah, I gotta send that poor thing a Cash App. She a wonderful woman. She a wonderful woman. And she like you? Y'all get along and everything? King? She like you? Because I'll still be holding that against you. Correct. Y'all churn just run everything. No, Sean, it wasn't my fault. Totally was. Does she tell you that? Oh, she is so sweet. Does she tell you it's not your fault? Does she? Because it is. It absolutely is. It is. Okay, we decide when we're born. We figure that out. Correct. I waited good till my mom was flirting with another nigga. And then I thought, get me out of here, girl. There you go again. Thought. Get me out of you. Okay? They not about to be penetrating you with me up here. They not about to be poking me, girl. Girl, get me up out of here. Now you out there flirting and stuff. So I was kicking in the kidneys and all that. Go home. Now I'm tired and I am hungry. Girl, go eat something hot. Girl, I want a little piece of some Flaming Hots. And put the cheese on it this time. Y'all probably staying here longer. Girl, I ain't going nowhere. I don't care nothing about you walking around and stuff. You can stop trying to walk me out, girl. I'm not going nowhere. No. Well, I'm looking at, like, girl, what is you pushing for? Girl, I'm there grabbing on the stuff. Hold on. No, because you just want to go to the club. No, you already trying to leave me with my grandmama. And then is you gonna watch me? Is you gonna nurture me and stuff? Girl. Yes. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Happy birthday, King Gemini. Yes. I hope your day is wonderful. Yes. So, shout out to him. Yeah, whatever. Chrisean crashes out on Blueface. And then she was caught with. Is Chrisean forcing Junior to walk on CLUBFOOT? Oh my goodness. We have so much to discuss. King Gemini, you're welcome. Shout out to the super stickers. I see I love you guys. I'm gonna shout you out because I love you. Again, please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So we're definitely about to get into these topics. I love y'all. I seen a shot on ran up in here. I'm glad you did because you're supposed to, because I am wonderful. You know, it just is what it is. And the girls are mad at me and they're gonna stay that way. Shout out to all of the people that are running around talking about me. I thoroughly appreciate it. I thoroughly appreciate it. Okay, the numbers are up, and y'all doing y'all the thizzle. Okay, shout out to all of you. Okay, stay lame, stay basic, stay hating. I appreciate it. Okay, I would be nowhere without you. Boom. So let's get right into what's going on. So shout out to I'm gonna say all about the tea, because I mean I can't shout Chrisean out because gross. I mean, you know, it just is what it is. And so gay is I mean whatever. So I think gotta shout out somebody, but so I'm gonna shout out about the tea because that's my girl. And my girl be over there, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram, over here on YouTube. Shout out to her. Y'all go check her out. Okay. She's wonderful. She's wonderful. Go and check out my girl. But as of recently, Chrisean, y'all was sending me all of this yesterday, you know, all of that stuff. And I'm just like, okay, y'all, okay, y'all, okay. Y'all want me to talk about it? Fine. Fine. You're pulling my arm. Fine. So Chrisean, go on the screen. Oh, here we go. So Chrisean has been over there highly upset. She absolutely has. And it's hilarious because, like, how are you going to force someone to claim your child? Chrisean over there talking about child support and why she won't file. I said child support. Oh, who? Is there something going on that I don't know? Because what the Chrisean, are you okay? Clearly not. Yeah, child support with Blueface, y'all. She said she's not going to. You couldn't if you wanted to. You need a Dana test in order to file child support. Let's start there. Okay? But she lets us know a lot, you know, a lot of how she's been around here being trash, how she's been around here being fake, you know, etc. When it comes to the audience, she'll come forward and tell the audience one thing, and then she'll go and do another, right? So I'm really happy that Chrisean keeps pissing off you rocktards, because at the end of the day, this is what you crustaceans deserve. Y'all keep going around defending someone that would never defend you. That's who you defend. You defend people that will defend you. Chrisean don't care nothing about y'all at all whatsoever, besides y'all being profitable. So if she can make money off y'all, then she's going to utilize y'all. But if she ain't making no money off y'all, she don't care about what y'all think. She don't care. Y'all don't want her with Blueface. Y'all do want her to take better care of her son, you know, etc. She don't care about none of that stuff. None of it. Because if she did, she would be pertaining to it. The main thing she cares about is Jonathan Porter. Jonathan Porter. And y'all are seeing that more and more on a day-to-day basis, okay? The things that people that aren't necessarily fond of Chrisean have been saying for quite some time, okay? But y'all slowly but surely starting to realize that. And that's why we're not haters. We're just speaking on what we see. Whatever you feel, you get to come to in your own time, right? So because we may see something that you're overlooking because y'all are in like love or in lust, you know, with Chrisean, because we do that even in relationships. When we're around somebody that we have a crush on or somebody that we are like kind of infatuated with, we'll overlook a lot of red flags. You know, a lot of stuff that we probably shouldn't be excusing, will excuse. So people like us that aren't like in lust with Chrisean or in love with Chrisean or, you know, whatnot, it's going to be easier for us to see. It's like a family member. They point out things about this guy you're dating, about this girl you're dating, and you don't want to hear it, you know, because you're in lust. You know, oh yeah, I know he need a job, or I know she need to do this, she need to do that, blah, blah, blah. You're not trying to hear it, okay, because you're lusting. You know, after, you know, that the lust is more powerful than anything else. So that person's going to have to see it in their own time. So everybody hates a I told you so, because we do know a lot of the times. We know what we be going through. We know that a lot of times we be with people that we probably shouldn't be, you know, whenever again, it's something that drives us to feel that is something that we need to do. So the Chrisean's fans have been that same thing. They have been the people that will point out certain things to Chrisean, even going to her DMs, you know, when I'd be like, hey, Chrisean, you know, da 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 da. And Chrisean will ignore, or her responses will be bland, really not getting to the point or having no specifics. And then she'll keep defining them by going and doing things that she said she's not going to do, right? She did a live. She stated that she was not messing with Blueface, etc. Come to find out, during a FaceTime call, she's in the background in Blueface's studio. But she said that she would have nothing to do with him. So she keeps slapping her fans in the face. She's not slapping us in the face. These are things that we know she is going to do. At this point, it's like we as the ops accept Chrisean more than y'all do. Yeah, that is the issue. We know she gonna still mess with Blueface. We know she wants Blueface to claim her son. We know she wants to be a family with Blueface. We know all of these things, okay? But she's sitting over there telling y'all different. And y'all sit there and believe it time and time and time again. So y'all keep finding ways to make him the villain and her the victim, when he is outright saying what he wants to say. And the majority of the time, Blueface will stand on it. But with Chrisean, she never does. But y'all mad at us instead of her. We not telling y'all nothing besides what she about to lie to y'all about. That's it. That's it. Y'all kept telling us Chrisean's on a spiritual journey. Chrisean's on a spiritual walk. Chrisean this, Chrisean's that. She barely says anything about her spiritual walk. Acknowledging Yahweh is not a spiritual walk. That's not a spiritual path. You cannot stray from the path. That's why you do not travel down the path until you are ready. Okay? You're going to have roadblocks, triumphs, burdens. It's going to be all type of stuff going down that walk, but you stay on the walk. The walk does not mean perfection. The walk does not mean now that Chrisean is on a spiritual path that she's perfect. She's perfect now. And that's how you fans have made it like she has a clean slate. Like she wasn't drinking and doing rugs throughout her pregnancy. That she didn't destroy that little boy. That Ronnie Doe's departure had everything to do with her. And no matter how you dip it, flip it, turn it, she's involved. She's involved. Just like she's involved with other people that are no longer here to speak. So all of that is gone because she said, oh, Brenda gonna be with me all day. Woo! Bro. So all that's gone. All that's over with. New slate. New slate. Imagine going around trying to destroy your own sister's reputation by saying she did certain things to you growing up, and now you won't even speak on it at all. Weird. Weird. She tried to destroy Tasiki. Tried to destroy her. Your own flesh and blood. You're trying to, why? But we're supposed to overlook all of that. The many lawsuits she's facing right now. Walking up to innocent Black women, because y'all love to say Black women. Walking up to innocent Black women, hitting them in the face. For no reason. Just because she didn't like what they said. Walking up on a gay Black man and hitting him in the face multiple times with big rings on your fingers. And he's listed as a punk because he didn't hit a woman back. He's soft. Imagine. So he gets emasculated because he don't want to fight a girl. Although he did nothing to that girl to have her put her hands on him at all. Was actually trying to assist her within that moment in time. And because she's so intoxicated and off so many different substances, she takes that anger out on him. Chips his tooth, bursts open his mouth and face. And he did nothing. No provocation, nothing. She come forward and say, she didn't do it. She said she didn't do it. And y'all believed her. Y'all called James Wright a liar. Y'all say he lied. Who lies about that? Are y'all okay? Are y'all okay? And he being called all type of punks, all of this stuff, because they're trying to allege, and then on the other side of town, they're alleging that he put his hands on her and she responded. No. No. Y'all created all type of narratives about that man. He did nothing wrong. All he was doing was existing. That's it. That's it. But then he responds. He says something, and he didn't do none of that. He didn't call Chrisean out of her name. None of those things. He didn't come for angry, attacking her after he didn't do none of that. None of that. But he's the aggressor. As a gay man, he needs to mind his business. What? There was no business to be had besides she was crying and he was trying to console her and explain to her about why she didn't perform. So that's it. He was just trying to console her and be like, hey, I think that you're, and then boom, 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 boom. Like, attacks them and then fled the scene. Then left. But then was later arrested and sued. She got arrested for what she did to James Chanel. She got arrested. James Wright. She got arrested. But he lied, though. He lied. And y'all went with that. So all of that, and there's more, goes away because she said Yahweh. Are y'all okay? She running around talking about she got millions of dollars. Pay the people you owe. James had to go get his teeth fixed. He had to do a little surgery on his face. Pay him. He sued you and he won. Pay him. You got all this money. You got all this money down. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So again, that don't just go away. So for you weird people in the back, this is why I stay on her route, please. But this is why I stay on her route. Hello, Sean. Everybody. Hi. When is it going to end? You got to ask her. You got to ask her. Her or law enforcement, child support services. You would have to ask them. Because if it was up to me, it would have been over with. It would have been over with months ago. But yeah, you would have to ask those people, like so many people have, and how so many people have went to them. It just shows you how trash the majority of these systems are. Okay, because she's not hard to find. She's really not. I got them. They got to call me, and I'm sitting right on over there. Type of situation. So that that's just what that word. When it comes to me, I won't stop. I'm relentless. Ask around. Again, if this takes years, I'm gonna talk about it for years. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna sidestep and talk about other things too, but I'm always going to look out for Junior. Always. Once Junior is forgotten, and that's what a lot of people aren't paying attention to too. A lot of these content creators that swore they care so much about Junior, swore they care so much about him getting justice and whatnot, give up easily. They give up quickly. If we don't raise awareness for what we feel is wrong in hopes for it to be corrected, then it'll just disappear. See what I'm saying? It'll fall into where people are just posting her and Junior is left in the abyss like it was before, because it's been going on. Okay. And no one was backing Junior, or a voice big enough was not backing him and looking out for his best interest. Okay. Since we have started our petition and since we started talking about this situation, things have changed in Junior's life. They absolutely have. Your voices, along with mine, have helped in this situation. Okay? Things as simple as him getting put in car seats, her keeping him properly clothed. Okay? Her not just leaving him in cars all day long while she inside of buildings and smoke shops and all of that stuff. Having him out at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, all type of smoke, and when I hear he in the middle of parties and everybody blunt over this boy head, whatnot. A lot has changed. We even got her putting chemicals in his hair, conditioner and oil sheen and pink one. We even got her doing that. Okay, we have made her extremely aware of how she treats Junior. Okay, so if she was over there ragdolling him, once people are looking at you and watching you, you are forced to do things differently. You're forced to. Okay? So that's just what that were. That's just what that were. If we're going to call the police, the crime has to be being committed. We can't just call the police and say she's a bad mom. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way at all. So, all right, Room Shaker says, can you get on Queen Op as well, Sean? Here's my thing. Chrisean, I feel, lacks common sense. So I know that Chrisean mentally, I feel, isn't completely there, right? When it comes to Queen Op, I feel that everything, so I feel like a lot of things that Chrisean is doing, she's not necessarily like aware of, like to her, she doesn't feel like she's doing anything wrong. Giving your son medicine in a vehicle and all of that while he's congested and can't breathe. Instead of taking him to the doctor, you're taking him to churches, stuff like that. To her, she probably feels like she's doing something right. Better to take him to church than nowhere, because she lacks common sense. Common sense tell you, take your kid to the doctor. That's common sense. No one should have to tell you that. But when it comes to Queen Op, I feel like she's doing this deliberately. And I feel like she wants attention. Okay. She's lost multiple children. She's even given them away. Literally. So this is all deliberate. I feel that she gets pregnant, etc., for attention. To get pregnant and you're almost about to pop and you talking about you want to abort the mission, and whatnot, that's all attention seeking. All attention seeking. They need to give her a hysterectomy. So that's what I want to talk about. Signing the petition to get her a hysterectomy. Because she has children for attention. And she has common sense. She does. Her and Chrisean is two different people. Like, it's just not the same. And honestly, Queen Op is way too old to be doing all of this stuff. Way too old. All she do is lay on her back, and she feel like while she laying on her back, that somebody should pay her way. That's disgusting. And I will do nothing to, that's how I feel. I feel that she feels that laying on her back is the way to go, because I just don't feel like nobody taught her anything else besides doing that. So I really do believe that, She's just doing it all for attention. So I'm just not interested in what she's doing, because that's what she wants. She wants us to talk about it. She wants it to travel and whatnot so that she can try to monetize off of energy. I'm sorry, I just find it utterly disgusting. So disgusting. But yeah, so they're polar opposites. Again, I just don't feel like Chrisean is necessarily aware of a lot of the things that she's doing as wrong. You know, I just don't think that she has the mental capacity to be a mother. You know, it's not for everyone, you know. And a lot of times, kind of like weird how life works out, that a lot of women out here are struggling to have kids, but be incredible moms. And you have a lot of girls out here that are terrible ones and can get pregnant at the drop of a hat. And it's funny how life works out that way. So ironic. So ironic. You literally have mothers out here that are finding out, or women out here that are finding out on a day-to-day basis that they're barren, you know, things in that nature. So motherhood is something that they really, really, really want, you know, like, because they know that they would be really good at it. You know, they want to see a little them running around, or a little them of someone that they're with, you know, husband, or or, you know, more same thing with men, you know, that aren't, you know, their sperm count isn't high enough to conceive. You know, when I will be incredible fathers, and then you have these trash fathers out here that can get a chick pregnant off looking at her. You know, he stared at her too long and she's 2 months pregnant. You know, how fertile, you know, a lot, you know. So I just, it's sad. It's sad because I would have preferred Chrisean just give Junior up, you know, just give him up, you know, give him to someone that will be stable and wants to be stable and wants to this responsibility. There are women and men right now that would take Chrisean Jr. to every doctor's appointment, that they would do whatever he needs. They would. And she is not that person. You know, it's also why I feel like she keeps sneaking around Blueface. I think she's sneaking around to get pregnant. That is it. And her warped way of thinking, I think Chrisean feels that since Blueface won't claim Junior, I need to have a real baby by him. I need to have a real kid with him. I need to get pregnant, and this time I need to keep it. I need him to know that I'm not sleeping with nobody else but him. So when I get pregnant, he knows that it's his kid. That's how I feel. She even says in some of these lives that we're about to listen to, oh, I'm not messing with nobody else, da-da-da. She's saying these things deliberately on purpose because she don't want any question this time around when she get pregnant. That's just how I feel. That's how I feel. She doesn't want us to be questioned. Absolutely. I feel like this time around, she don't want nobody to be able to say anything else. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's why I feel like she creeps around him. She doesn't want people to necessarily know what's going on, you know? She doesn't want her fans to know. She doesn't want Coach to know. She doesn't want any of those people to know that she's like dealing with him at that capacity. That's why she's trying to stay away from cameras and stuff when she goes around them, etc. Okay, but he's going to force her to be a part of the circus, whether she wants to be or not. Because Blueface don't care. This is all clout money to him. He's in the process of losing his house. Soulja Boy Baby Mama are putting liens on money and also garnishing certain wages that he's making either from streaming, you know, etc. right now. Like, the hammer really coming down on Blueface. Blueface is next to having nothing. Okay? Trailer park status. All right? So him going around doing all this trolling and whatnot and making y'all think that it is what it is, it's not that. It's not that, I promise you. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. So let's get into Chrisean. Is this in order? Hold on. Hold on. Is this in order? Okay, it is. Okay, it is. Okay, so let's get into it. So this is Chrisean live.
How you?
Chrisean claims, shout out to All About the Tea. Y'all get over here and subscribe to my girl over here on YouTube and follow her on Instagram. Chrisean claims Blueface continues to deny Junior because she refuses to rejoin the circus. And then she threatens him. Let's get into it.
How you try to come back around, be a father figure to your son,
And then when someone asks you, like, okay, so you back to claiming Chrisean, baby Chrisean, you like, you don't know what to say. You start saying dumb stuff.
At no point in time did Blueface, you know, I'm gonna just let this play and then I'm gonna let it play again and then I'm gonna stop it because some of y'all may have heard it, some of y'all may have not. So I'm gonna just let it play. I'm gonna let it rock and then I'll come back with my commentary.
I don't like that. Like, just be for real. Like, just be real. Any other female he with, he'll tell y'all how he really feel. Da 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 da. What's going on? How da da da. Me, just because I'm not tolerating BS, I'm not around that BS. I'm not going outside. It's like he can't control the narrative to hurt me or make me look bad. So he like play with our kid in a way where that make him look bad. You feel what I'm saying? I don't like that at all. I just want him to be mature. Like, I got mature. Then if you want to keep playing, I'll say everything, but I ain't going to say everything because it's no need. He just need to man up. That stuff weird. Like, how you try to come back around, be a father figure to your son, and then when someone asks you, like, okay, so you back to claiming Chrisean, baby Chrisean, you like...
First of all, he did not say. That's not what he said. This is what he said.
9 to U tip $10. Are you claiming Junior again?
The fuck are y'all on, chat? Fuck are y'all on, chat? I'm a good man, chat. Chat, nothing has changed. All right? That's all I'm gonna say. Nothing has changed. Cool.
9 to U tip $10. Are you claiming Junior again?
The fuck are y'all on, chat? Fuck are y'all on, chat? I'm a good man, chat. Chat, nothing has changed. All right? That's all I'm gonna say. Nothing has changed.
So where did you get? Where you get that from? Where, Chrisean? Where did you hear him? That's what you sound like when you licking windows. Okay? Where did you get that? He said nothing has changed. Those are words, not sound effects. So you can't get, it hurts you so bad you can't even say it. You can't even say what he said because it stings you so bad. But you mad at us. Okay? He didn't say, yeah. That's not what why folk come. That's not what that word. Okay? He said that it's not his baby. Okay? Last week checked, he said it ain't his, and he said ain't nothing changed. Are you okay? Are you mad at me? Chrisean, are you mad at me? Ooh, girl. Yeah, he said, Cut it out, chat. What are y'all on? Okay? So when she over here talking about this gibberish, because that's all it is. Gibberish. Let's get into that.
How you try to come back around, be a father figure to your son, and then when someone asks you like, okay, so you back to claiming Chrisean, baby Chrisean, you like,
Yeah, he didn't do that. He said nothing has changed. That's whatever. And two, who said that he want to be back around his son? He don't call him his son. He said that he not his son. So what are you talking about? That's what you wanted. So you just be sitting over there talking, and Blueface be like, So that's why you get warped in your own mind. You know, that's why. Correct. Because truth be told, Blueface is making more money without Chrisean. Correct. He would actually make less money with Chrisean. The reason Chrisean's fans tune into Blueface is because they're not getting along. So if they get along, why do you think the Blueface and Jaden, when they're getting along, nobody's interested? When Blueface and Nevaeh is getting along, nobody's interested. But as soon as an argument starts, full attention. Everyone has. Full attention. 100%. No, he makes more money without Chrisean. Chrisean, what money is Chrisean making? What money is she making? She got a stream deal through Kick. So she making it seem like she just had this huge deal that was coming. Like she was about to be on like an app like Zeus or, somewhere like that, premiering a TV show with her and her son and whatnot. No, it's just that she's, and they offering. Did y'all not just hear Armand Wiggins say to Kai Cenat that Kick offered him a streaming deal? Are y'all okay? What money is Chrisean making? What? Blue making way more money streaming than Chrisean. Way more money. And Chrisean over there, boring. Now, if the Chrisean from like 2 years ago was streaming right now, all her streams would be lit. Oh, yeah. If Chrisean was over there streaming and kicking it with like baddies, and stuff like that, it'll be lit. It's her over there struggling to pronounce words while reading to her son. Talking about Blueface and trying to convince him to take care of a son that's not legitimately his. She's not making no money over there. Not the money she could be if it was actually poppington. But the way she's trying to go back over to the Blueface, like in peace and whatnot, there's no money in it. There's no money in that. Don't know why y'all think Blueface is broke. I don't know why you think Blueface has money. Right now, Blueface is robbing Peter to pay Paul. Okay? Robbing Peter to pay Paul. A nightclub alone sued him for upwards of $40 million and won. He shot a man inside of a nightclub, and the nightclub had to shut down because no weapons were allowed in there, and he snuck one through. They literally shut down because of Blueface. You don't think they want their money? He got so much money, why not pay them? He owes them millions of dollars. Not to mention, his home is being seized right now due to 2 different lawsuits, and not even Soulja Boy baby mama. He does not have any money. The money that he's making right now, he's literally spending as it's coming in. Literally. Paycheck to paycheck is how he's living over there. What makes you think anything different? His home is literally being seized as we speak, but he got money. People with money will already be in a new house. That's confused. So what money? Like what? When the last time you listened to Bust Down Tatiana? I'm gonna get you. Stop running from this lawsuit. But when the last time? When was the last time of the last time? Yeah, he getting put out as we speak. Yeah, he got to go. Pretty soon the sheriffs and stuff will be over there. Like, get out. You're not supposed to be here. The bank owns this property until further notice. So they decide whoever they're giving it to. Yeah. So he might be over there with Carlissa. Yeah. Why y'all think he over there with his tongue in Jada mouth? Because she got somewhere to live. Let me get something to drink. Come on. Are y'all okay? Yeah, tell Blueface to tell y'all the truth. Yeah. Tell him, like, you tell us the truth about Chrisean Jr. Can you tell us the truth about what's going on with you? Because I want to know where all this money coming from. People say, oh, he got so. I don't know why people think Blueface is broke, because he is. I don't know if your home is getting seized. If your attorneys keep telling you that you need to file for bankruptcy and all of that, sounds like you need the money to me. See, some people file bankruptcies on amazing companies that started off that way and then they're not as lucrative anymore. That's not poor. Poor is when you file in it because you truly need a new start. That's when it's like, oh yeah, you broke as hell. You're broke as hell. You're broke as hell. Girl, $900K towards when you owe someone upwards of $35 to $40 million. Are you okay? That's not even putting a dent in it. That's not even putting a dent in it. Girl, please. Yeah. You don't have to move around with that. Go over there and tell Blueface that he got money, because everybody know but him. Everybody know but him, I guess. I guess. But yeah, broke is a joke. Please. Why you think he's trying to do a tour and all of that? And the record label won't even let him tour with a full album. Like, he only can tour with certain things because he owed them too. He even owed his label. Nigga, big broke. He was in prison and Chrisean was pawning his jewelry for him to put money on his books. What? Are y'all okay? Hello? Ask him where that chain at with the fist on it. Where that's at? Chrisean literally went and got some of his jewelry out for him before he got out of jail. She brought it to him. Why do you think she wasn't tripping? He wasn't tripping when she just showed up to where they was at, because he told her where they were at. Like, girl, please. So yeah, he broke as a joke. Very so much. So yeah, Chrisean is jealous of whoever Blueface gets pregnant. I think Chrisean is only jealous of the pregnancies because she hasn't had a real one. She got rid of them. So I think that's where the jealousy comes from. But I don't think she's like jealous of the actual person, because she would be trying to isolate Blueface from those people, and she doesn't. She's just more so worried about her. She really don't care about that. I would say that, but I think she's jealous of their children. I don't think she's jealous of like them, But let's keep going because there's more. There's absolutely more. So Blueface still ain't claiming Junior. So Chrisean talks about child support. Let's get into child support, girl. Shout out to all about the
Heart isn't you. Your heart is broken. That I'm never coming back the way I was, or whatever you want to call it. So now he's trying to make me suffer. I don't care. I don't need to put nobody on no child support. You know why? I have a net worth. Like, I don't need nobody money for nothing. Like, I never did. Always been my own go get it. It's just like, oh, he look fly. I'll get him ready. But yeah, that's just to let y'all know.
child support. Child support? Chrisean. Bro. Gang. Child support? I've unheard it. You can't even prove paternity. But you want to prove finances? What? What? See, this is why Blueface don't respond to this type of stuff. See, he has to respond when Jaden says something because those are his kids. So, DNA-wise, he got to pay child support if that's what Jaden wanted. But you, girl, we're going to keep listening. We're going to keep listening. We're going to keep listening.
What's going on with that? Because y'all said, oh, yeah, she going out there for Blueface. No, I'm not. I'm going to be standing away from him, away from the cameras. I told him I'd drop his son off, but he's eating his feelings, yo. He on his period. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, and I told him that in his face. I'm like, you got 3 girls pregnant. Like, we got no business playing around. You feel me? At all. Yes, I believe Nevaeh is pregnant, Jaden is pregnant, and that girl Rella. He got 3 girls pregnant currently. You feel?
Now, everyone's going around asking if Jaden is pregnant, if Jaden is currently pregnant by Blueface. I don't know. I have not seen Jaden say that she is not pregnant yet. I've not saw that. Maybe she's just not responding to it because it's just that ridiculous. Or maybe she's just assuming that she may be pregnant because she knows that Jaden and Blueface may have been sleeping together as of recently. And, because, he always go back and forth between, So, but there's no proof of that. So Jaden has Kim. Jaden said that she's not pregnant. I haven't seen anything yet because I've been looking into the church. I haven't been looking into none of the stuff with Jaden. So, and that's a big mama, right? Jaden clocked Chrisean. She responded. Oh, okay. She claims she's not pregnant. Okay. Right. So I don't know where she got that from. Maybe because she's just been seeing them get closer, spend more time together. Like, because I don't know. Because she lies. This is what she do. She said no. She said she ain't pregnant. Okay. Yeah, I believe y'all. That's what I'm saying. I don't necessarily follow Jaden. And so I just didn't know. So I want to put words into her mouth. Because that's what Chrisean's doing. Putting words into her mouth by stating that girl is pregnant. Again, please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Over 1,100 in the building. I appreciate all of y'all support. And y'all being here, I really do. Please hit the like. So again, I don't know why she said that. Besides, she is a known liar. Yes, they all lie. Yes. Kim, exactly. Kim said they all lie, Sean. Like every single last one of them, Sean. So yeah, yes, they do. I would agree. Blueface is a liar. It's never a defense. Like I never want people to feel like I'm defending like Blueface or Jaden or everybody. You know what I'm saying? I made mistakes and a lot of them lie. Just because the sky is blue. They just feel like coming forward, not telling the truth. Just like with Blueface. I do feel like behind the scenes, Blueface is claiming Junior. Call me crazy. But I do feel that there are conversations that Blueface be having with Chrisean and he still be claiming Junior. I do. Now, don't get me wrong. Chrisean is the Lulu. She is the Lulu. Okay? But I don't think that she lying when she's saying stuff like that because she keep repeating it. Okay? And I feel like if you keep repeating something, there has to be truth to it. There has to. There is some truth to that. There is. And you can tell in how she talk about certain things. Some things she be telling the truth. She do. She be being honest. And one of the things is this. Hold on, before we finish this clip, because she said at the beginning of this clip, I'm like, when she said that, like she said that with conviction. So I do believe her. This, hold on, let me play it for y'all. I do believe her. I do. Listen.
That stuff weird. Like, how you try to come back around, be a father figure to your son, and then when someone asks you, like, okay, so you back to claiming Chrisean?
So she's saying, how are you trying to come around and claim your son, back around and claim your son? I do feel in some regard they are having different conversations behind the scenes that is public, because Blueface is a liar. He is. He lies like he does. And he don't mind lying to her. He don't mind that. He'll come tell us the truth and lie to her. I lie to you because I care about your feelings. On his baby boy shit, you know? But I do. I think that he be behind the scenes like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's my son, you know, son this, son that. Blah, blah. Why is he on live while Junior is allegedly saying dada or daddy? And why is she putting him on the phone with Junior at all if he's not in some way, shape, or form claiming him, when we all know that that's what she wants? She wants him to claim Junior. Okay? We all need a real DNA test. There has been a real DNA test conducted. Chrisean Jesus Malone does not belong to Blueface. That is not his son. And you know it's not his son because all she got to do herself is go get a DNA test herself. Why does nobody put that responsibility on Chrisean? Why does Blueface have to come forward? I feel like he don't want to do that to the boy, to Junior. I don't feel like it has anything to do with Chrisean. Blueface knows for a fact that Junior is not his son. He's not. He is not. Because you're not about to play with a real mom. You're not about to play with a real mom. You're not about to do that. Ain't no woman in here that know who their child father is about to be playing in their face, live and shit, talking about that ain't their son. A real mom gonna prove it. A real mom gonna be like, you got me up. Not only I'm not forcing you to take this DNA test to prove that you my son's father, but you're gonna pay child support too. Okay, I'm gonna throw the book at you. So I was like, yeah, let it go. It's not his son. Okay? If this is getting old, watch a new channel. That's all we can tell you. That's it. That's all. But yeah, so that's it. Stop it. Cut it. If that ain't enough proof, y'all gonna really let a nigga play with y'all like that? Think about it. Think about it. The only time you gonna play these type of games is if you're not sure. If you're not sure, you're gonna let them play in your face like that. You're going to, because you really don't know. But if you know, let it go. Let it go. Because a real mother would have been proven that. It's been proven that the DNA test that was shown on Zeus was fake. There's proof. The DNA test is still in existence. I can put it right now on the screen, and you can call them, and they will tell you. The docket is real, but the names on it are not. That is not a test for Jonathan Porter nor Chrisean Malone. They're two different parties. That is doctored. End of story. Let it go. Let it ride. Not his kid. Fact. Fact. And that's how we know. So yeah, y'all can let that go. To me, it's not an old story or no. It's been proven already. Okay? And if we're going to think anything different, this is who is going to make us think so. You go get a real DNA test since you like to stream, since you like to record everything. Go record yourself going to a real DNA office, taking a real DNA test, and have Blue go to the same place and drop off a sample. And we can go from there. But other than that, she has no intention of doing any of that because she already knows the results are going to say that he is not the father. She could have been did that. Then there would be no doubt. But she's not going to do that because he's about to be 3. She had a whole 3 years to do it. Please. So yeah, misses with that. But I do think that he is lying to her behind the scenes and claiming that child, and he doesn't want anything to do with Chrisean Jr. like that. He would like to see Chrisean Jr. in passing, and that is it. That is it. I do feel like Blueface feels sorry for him, but Blueface is going to hold a certain connection to Chrisean because it's profitable. It's profitable. So as far as he's concerned, he would never like truly push Chrisean all the way out of the sector, all the way out of the conversation. He's not going to do that. He needs her. He does. He made Chrisean a standout social media viral star. He did that. And he ain't made nothing bigger since he's been trying to. Jaden, flop. Nevaeh, flop. Stunner Girl, flop. The only one that stuck was Chrisean. She was the only one. Something about their dynamic people liked. Okay? So he's been trying to build a factory of Chrisean's, and it's not working. You either gonna have a real thing or let it go. This is why he keeps her close still. This is why he uses her. That's it. That's it. The storyline on the side. It's not a storyline, it's a circus. A storyline has control. It has the beginning, a middle, and then you wait for the end. This is why it keeps going, because it's a circus. There is no control. Blueface is a child stuck in a grown man's body. Okay? So it won't end. It's going to continue. You know who could end it? Yeah. She could. By not participating. People going to talk about you no matter what. So regardless of Chrisean going over, it's many people talking about me right now. What do you hear me saying? Right. So that's how the narrative dries up. Especially when a whole bunch of people going around talking about you that don't know nothing about you, that know of you. It's the same thing about Chrisean. A lot of people going around talking about Chrisean, including me, know of her. I don't know her. I know of her. I know what I see and what I hear. That's it. But I can't say I know Chrisean. No, not at all. No. But all she has to do is not feed it. Because if you feed into it, then it grows. When she was doing her church thing, when she was on her spiritual road, a lot of people were no longer even connecting the two. Chrisean became bigger than the program. Her doing her boxing, all of that. Wasn't nobody talking about no Blue besides the fact like, look at Chrisean, she over there doing her thing, she don't need you, We proud of her, Chrisean, keep doing your thing, you don't need that, He over there with them, they over there doing that stupid stuff, you ain't a part of it, we proud of you, right? That's what was going on. So she was moving away from the circus, okay, to where Nevaeh became a bigger name in the circus than Chrisean. Her name started to fade, mentioned in passing, but it wasn't like a conversation. That's how you could tell she really wasn't involved with nothing that was going on over there. They just kept bringing her up, and she can't help that. She can't help it that any female that come around Blue gonna try to compare themselves to her. She can't help that. It is what it is. But she keeps joining the circus by nibbling on the things that are going on over there, tapping on them, going forward, talking about Jaden pregnant and all this. Are you okay? So she wants to be a part of it. She wants to be. Because if she didn't, all you got to do is disengage. soon you'll be a thing of the past. Nobody will even speak on you, girl. But if you keep feeding it, then of course you're gonna keep popping up. All of like you keep going over there, being around them, all of that stuff. What do you expect? Like that doesn't make any sense. So she's not pregnant. No. If you're talking about Jaden, Jaden's not pregnant. No, she's not pregnant. Is she training while she's in LA? Now, hold on, let's get into that. She said she was going to be training, and she also said that she was going to be bringing Chrisean Jr. with her. So yeah, let's get into that. Hold on. Because she said she was not going to be spending time with Blueface, that she was just going to be dropping Junior off.
To LA, actually Tuesday. But I keep seeing stuff in my comments talking about crazy stuff. Bro, I'm just there to go work out with Coach Calvin, stay focused and stuff and whatnot.
Now, she said that she was going down there to work out with Coach Calvin. She said she was not going down there to hang with Blueface. She said she was going to stay focused, okay? She said she was going down there to train with Coach Calvin.
I don't know what's going on with that circus animal. So I'm just gonna stay in my place where I'm at. You feel me? Do what I gotta do. Is baby Chrisean coming with me? Of course. He'll be with me. I texted him and told him I drop him off. But you know, men be in their feelings for real about stuff. Like, this is the last text message. He said, okay, I'll call you. I said, nah. He said, he said, it's okay. If you with someone else, I'll call back tomorrow, today. First of all, I'm not with nobody. If I'm with anybody, I'm with my friends. Like, it's nothing. It's no, none of.
Now, you noticed in the text message, she said that he was stating, basically, like, I guess she's saying that he was trying to, like, guilt trip her and be like, oh, like, if you were a dude, you can just call me tomorrow, you know, blah, blah, blah. But she's stating, no, I'm not with nobody. I'm not talking to nobody. If I'm with anybody, it's with my friends. To me, that's her letting Blueface know, I'm not sleeping with nobody but you. You're the only person I'm messing with like that. I'm not messing with nobody else like that. Nobody, buddy. Nobody. Yes, and that is why she's trying to hide. They said the police was sent over to Blueface house last night. I'm not sure about that. I'm still waiting for more information because I have not seen anything about police being over there. But I did hear that people were trying to send the police over there once they found out that she was over there with Blueface girl, because she does have an active warrant in Los Angeles. So I did hear that people are trying to get her caught on the warrant that she has about her driver's license, after she lied and told everybody before her fight that the license thing was taken care of and that she was scheduled a new court date. No, she was not. She still has an active warrant. As of June 17th, 2026, she still has an active warrant. So I did hear that people, and I believe that if the police did go over there, the only reason Blueface didn't open up the door is because he has a restraining order on her. She's not supposed to be over there. He can get in trouble for that too. So he does have an order of protection. When it comes to Chrisean, he did it last year when she threatened to unalive him and dox his physical address, and even like codes to parts of the security system and stuff. Like, she went there with Blueface, and Carlissa had a restraining order drawn up on her and basically, you know, kind of convinced Blueface to sign it. So no, there is a protective order on Chrisean. I don't know how long it lasted. I don't know about all that, but I do know that one was filed. Okay, and I can pull up the live too of Carlissa talking about it, about her getting a protective order. There is no restraining order. It was a lie. I believe that. I'm just telling y'all what Carlissa said. Carlissa said that there is a restraining order, an order of protection. Okay, because people love to post what Carlissa say. People love to post what she say, like she don't lie too. Yeah, that's I just, girl, I could watch it. Woo. That's on the surf for another day. But yeah, that's what Carlissa said. Okay, and if y'all notice, I say Carlissa said, not I have the restraining order. Am I didn't? No, I did not. No. His mammy said that. She said that she had to do it because Chrisean put all his physical address out there. and codes to like security and all of that. And she tried to set his house on fire. She allegedly tried to set the house on fire. That's all from Carlissa. Okay. Yes. So her saying that, oh, I'm not sleeping. I'm not talking to nobody. Da da da. I do feel like she has been sleeping with Blueface, and she is trying to get pregnant by him, and she don't want him to think that she's sleeping or messing with nobody else. Okay.
But I do need a schedule, because if I'm dropping off baby Jesus to you while I go work, that's cool. I said, nah, you with your pregnant being. Like, I don't like the drama. I don't like being on the scenes with.
No, you want to be the only one around. That's it. You want to be the only one around. That's it. That's all. Because why would it be drama? Blueface have how many females over there? And the bed be upstairs like a bobblehead, bouncing back and forth on the bed. Like, she don't be over there, getting into it with nobody else, and she pregnant. So what's your excuse? Why you want to go over there? Why does it matter that his baby mama there? That matters if you're just dropping off your son. I mean, obviously you don't mind the baby mama being around the son. You about to drop him off, right? Yeah, you use Chrisean Jr. as a reason to be around Blueface. Okay, you're not going over there to drop Chrisean Jr. off because he don't want him. You're not asking for him. None of that stuff. He never said publicly, "Well, I just want to spend time with him. I just want to," especially recently. I just want to see my son. That's it. He don't say nothing like that. Ooh, not at all. He doesn't say any of those things. So you use Chrisean Jr. as an excuse to go over there and sleep with Blueface. Like, that's what it gives. So when people see you, oh, I'm just dropping my son off. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. But you went down there on Mother's Day without your son. You didn't take him. Why not? But the conversation was about Junior. Y'all can have that on the phone. Y'all can talk about it on the phone. Y'all can FaceTime. Y'all do it any other time. Why do you need to physically meet him to talk? That is what phones literally are for. That's what text messages literally are for. Ladies, if your man tell you he about to go talk to his baby mama and he got to go do a face-to-face and the child ain't like terminally ill or something like that, is that not going to be a problem for you? Because like, why you just can't call her? Or why she just can't come over here where we at? Y'all can sit out here and talk. That's fine. You have to go away from me to where she is alone to talk about y'all kids. That ain't there. That's not going to be a problem for y'all. Fellas, if your baby mama, your wife, your girlfriend, that just so happens to have a child prior to you, tells you that she needs to go talk to her baby daddy alone, physically, with no child, that's going to be a problem. Because it'd be a problem for me. It'd be a problem. What the y'all got to talk about? Y'all can't. Are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah, she come over here. Yeah, y'all can sit in the living room. That's fine. I'll stay in the room. Yeah, that's cool. Y'all got y'all nerve. And so, weird. Very weird. Very weird. So, same thing happened with her. She went down there Mother's Day, no child, to talk about her child. Girl.
Any of that stuff, for real. I really don't. Like, for real, I don't like. Chat, I go to LA actually Tuesday. But I keep seeing stuff in my comments talking about crazy stuff. Bro, I'm just there to go work out with Coach Calvin and stay focused and stuff and whatnot.
You just there to work out with Coach Calvin. Well, that didn't age well. Let's keep going. That didn't age well. She said she was going to drop Junior off. That is all. Let's keep going.
That I'm never coming back the way I was, or whatever you want to call it. So now he's trying to make me suffer. I don't care. I don't need to put nobody on no child support. You know why? I have a net worth. Like, I don't need nobody money for nothing. Like, I never did. Always been my own go-getter. It's just like, oh, he look fly. Elle get him ready. But yeah, that's just to let y'all know what's going on with that.
Why is Elle get him ready? You get him ready.
Because y'all said, oh yeah, she going out there for Blueface. No, I'm not. I'm going to be standing away from him.
She said she was going to be standing away from him, away from the cameras. I wanted y'all to hear that again too real quick. Y'all heard it. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Out so low.
We don't want that. We don't want that. We want this. Let's get into that not aging well.
It's broken that I'm never coming back the way I was, or whatever you want to call it. So now he's trying to make me suffer.
Okay, so if you see in the background on the phone, she is in Blue's studio. Okay, Blue has the blue background for, you know, the alleged gang he in, but ain't, you know, showing no love to. Yeah, so if you look at the phone, you can see in the background, Chrisean is in Blueface's LA studio.
I don't care. I don't need to put.
Shut up, Chrisean. Yeah, so as you see, she's putting her fake there. Let me get this big. Okay, I did. You can look in the background and you'll see it's literally Blue's studio. Like, you see that blue behind her? Yeah, that's Blue's stew. So that did not take long at all. She is currently at Blueface's house as we speak. Right now, she is at Blueface's house. After she just told her fans, oh, I'm not going over there. I'm not, oh no, oh no, oh no. The most I may do is drop my son off. That's it. But I'm not going to be around him. I'm staying away from him. I'm staying away from the cameras. Yeah, you're going to stay away from the cameras because you're lying. You don't want people to see you with him after you lied and said that you wouldn't be. So that's the whole issue. That's the whole problem. 100%. Girl, please. That did not age well at all. And then let's get into her continuously crashing out because she cannot force Blueface to claim her child. Hold on, right here. Oh no, we want the crash out. We want the crash out. Let's get into the crash out, girl.
You don't claim your son because you're a coward. Period. Period. I don't know what else to say. Like, you're trying to make it look cool. You're trying to say, oh, you know, I'm gonna be home. Coward? What are you talking about? I'm not calling. That's a coward. I don't know what else to say. You're nothing else but a coward. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I did. I tried to act like it was cool and cordial. You still wanted to look like a coward and downplay what I was doing. I forgave you in front of everybody on Mother's Day. What you do? Coward stuff. You ain't fix what you said. You ain't give no public apology. You was on some coward stuff. You do an interview. Like, just coward. That's just a coward. Nobody's trying to make you look that way. You just already look bad. You don't care about what your son look like. You don't care about none of that. That's a coward. What? If you was being anything else, I would be chilling. But no, when it comes to me, you have to be a coward. You're a coward. When I'm involved, you're a coward. I don't know what it is. It could be any other girl. He's not a coward. With me, he's a coward. For real. He making me look bad. No. You want me to be a simp for a coward?
How is Blueface a coward because he won't claim your son? It's like you claim everybody else's son. You can't claim everybody else's kids. You want to claim mine? Like you got your nerve. It's very so much what it's giving. Chrisean, I'm going to show you what a coward is. Because you're not about to play with us. That's what you're not about to do. I'm going to show you what a coward is, and I'm going to show you somebody of strength. Okay? This is a coward. You are forcing Chrisean Jr. to on CLUBFOOT. Okay? Shout out to All About the Tea. Okay, love her. Love her, love her, love her. Chrisean accused of having Junior walk on his ankles, clubbed feet, for content live streaming. Now, as y'all see, she does not put Chrisean Jr. on full camera. Okay? She does not do that. As she's walking with Chrisean Jr., she makes sure that you cannot see his feet. She makes sure that you cannot see his legs. She makes sure of it. Okay? She ain't playing with nobody but herself. She ain't playing with nobody but herself. Is it froze? I think it froze. Yeah, it froze. But yes, as you see, thank y'all so much for the super stickers. I'm going to thank y'all in just a second here. Thank y'all so much. I love you. Thank you. You see, she makes sure you can't see his legs and that you can't see, you know what I'm saying? Because she has Junior on top of her feet. Okay? Junior has his feet on top of hers. And she is walking forward with him. He is not walking. Not even her holding his hands up and him moving his feet. No. She has his feet. She's holding him up and putting his feet on top of hers. She lifts her foot up. His foot comes up too. Sets it down. You see what I'm saying? See? That's what she's doing. Not holding him in front of her and him walking on his own. Okay? Look at how close he is to her. Look at how close he is. Okay? Look at how close he is to her when she's walking past. See? He's on her feet. See, that's why she gets closer. Turns around because she can't make him walk that way. And she puts him on top of her feet. Okay? Notice again when it starts. Look, right there. That would have been Junior walking on his own, like, and her just assisting him. If she would have kept it like that. That's why she had to get behind him so that she can put his feet on top of hers. See what I'm saying, y'all? See, nobody's lying on her. There's no reason to lie on her. If he was having progress, we would be applauding for him, clapping for him, and excited for him, and even kind of excited for her. Okay? So nobody's lying. That's annoying when y'all trying to make it seem like we are lying on her when it's right in front of you. It's something you can see. It's something you can see, but you mad at us. That doesn't make any sense, sweetheart. That doesn't make any sense why y'all mad at us. Because she's faking milestones. Look, then gets behind him, puts his feet on top of hers, and then starts to move him. See that? See how he don't move unless she do? See that? Okay? Chrisean, that is being a coward. That is being a coward. You want to see strength? Show you. Because, see, you're a coward. See, a coward does this. A coward does this. No music. No music. No music. Look at Junior's foot. Look how clubbed Junior's foot is. Okay? She's always trying to hide it. Always. Look at his club foot. Look. Clubbed. Bent. Okay? Cannot walk like that. He cannot. Okay, hold on. There's more. Let's get into Junior's club foot. This is a coward. You are a coward. You Look at that boy foot. Look at Junior foot. But you want to call somebody a coward, though? You sure? Because this is cowardly, leaving this boy foot like that. Leaving this boy foot like that. And then to the Chrisean fans, hold on, there's more. Y'all always trying to defend y'all girl. Y'all always trying to defend y'all girl. Chrisean, let me show you what a hero does. Let me show you what somebody that's not a coward would do. You see this beautiful little girl? You see how she's walking, Chrisean? You see how she's walking? Look at her feet, and she has had 5 surgeries. Shout out to beautiful Miona. She was born with club feet and had 5 surgeries already and has been dealing with it ever since. She's about to be 2. Chrisean, this is her 6th surgery. Okay? This is bravery. Look at this little girl. Okay? This mother is a hero. You are a coward. You are the coward. Look at this girl. There's nothing wrong with this process. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. See, you worried about what he gonna look like. Now, who cares? All that matters is that he gets better. That's it. You are the coward. Shout out to Miona, her beautiful mother. What are you talking about? You are the coward. Let's get into more. Stop playing. Let's get into little Jakai. Shout out to Jakai. He's 12 months old, Chrisean. This is a 12-month. A 12-month-old with club feet. Walking. Because he's getting the medical attention that he needs while also getting prayer. Are you okay? This is a 12-month-old. Chrisean, you talking about cowards, though. What's coward about little baby Jakai? Walking at 12 months. Junior about to be 3. Girl, look at Carter. Shout out to Carter. Hold on. Shout out to him and his mom.
Basically means his feet were born facing towards him instead of straight up. When Carter was only 2 weeks old, we started to put him in a cast. You know, when you break your arm, they put you in a cast. But Carter did that from 2 weeks until he was about 4 months old. After that, we moved over to boots and bar, and he had to wear those for 23 hours a day. He did have a relapse, meaning his feet started turning back the wrong way. So we then had to put him in a cast for another month. Now he has graduated into these braces. He has to wear these throughout the day. We take them off, stretch out his feet, and then we put him back in his boots and bar for nighttime sleep. My 1-year-old son, Carter, was born with bilateral club feet.
Bilateral club feet. Okay? Junior's is congenital. Okay? And it was doxed in his HIPAA paperwork. Okay? Look, this is Junior, and this is also what Junior would need.
This is congenital clubfoot. This is where the feet are interned. It's also called talipes equinovarus. What you're about to see is the Ponseti method. This involves placing serial casts with the foot progressively in the right position. This involves about 5 to 7 casts with the foot gradually put into the right position, followed by bracing at the very end, so these children can walk comfortably. This is congenital.
Chrisean, your son has the same exact diagnoses. The same exact, it's on his paperwork. There's 5 different things listed as congenital. As congenital. 5. His club feet is one of them. This is what you would have to go through prior to getting your son to walk. And everybody's different. So he may have different things. He may have to only do the cast twice. He may not have to do the cast at all. He could just get corrected. You won't know unless you bring him in. But you're worried about Junior walking. Chrisean, these beautiful children that we just watched and their beautiful parents, shout out to all of them. that we just watched, their children were just born with clubfoot. Your son, born with all type of things. That poor kid. Okay? So it's a high probability that Junior might not even have the brain capacity to be able to walk on his own. He may not. See, those children don't have those issues that Junior have. They're not allegedly suffering from cerebral palsy or Cruder child, like they're not alcohol fetal. They're not. They were just born like that. They don't have club feet because their parents were drinking and consuming other things. And that's not them. That's not their story. They were just simply born that way. It happens. That's why there's things to correct it. See, those aren't alcohol fetal babies and all of that stuff. No, not at all. See, your son has so far to go. So far to go. He is miles behind any of these children because they suffer from different things. See, it's not just a physical thing with Chrisean Jr.'s feet. He's suffering from a lot of things mentally as well. Internally as well. Brain, hernias, all type of stuff. So mentally, Junior may not even have the capacity to be able to walk. We don't know that. But in order to find out, you have to get him help. Okay? Putting him on top of your feet and whatnot, that does nothing. Putting him inside of a child's clothing hamper, that does nothing. He cannot walk on his ankles. There are special conditions for children like that, but you will have to go find out. Because there are some times to where it's so, I'm not going to say damaged, but so altered that you kind of got to just work with what you got. So some kids have to literally learn how to walk like that on the side of their ankle. On the side, they have to. Like there's really, I've seen cases to where there's not much they can do without destroying other things in the process. And you either got bones that are fused in with other tendons. Sometimes it's just a mess. It's like, poor thing. Sometimes there's really not much. Even breaking foots and breaking ankles, even sometimes that don't work. Okay, the pain, weight, all of that deals. All of that. All of that. No, I don't care too much. I don't care enough. I don't care enough at all whatsoever. All I know is at the end of this, however this turns out, hopefully good. Hopefully good. Everyone knows that I had Junior's best interest. That's it. I don't care about nothing else. I don't care about anything else. I have his best interest. That's it. Whatever. There was a guy on YouTube that was going around hooping and hollering and saying this and that, and that the baby needed this, and if you just got him in, hell, we know he cared. That's all I care about. I mean, I honestly don't care about anything else. I literally don't. Literally. I see a child in need that literally has no voice. No voice. He cannot speak because he would. Okay? But I just know that if he could, he wouldn't have nothing good to say. And what I mean by that, pain. Pain. Like if he could describe what his body and his brain and other things is going through, it wouldn't be anything good. It wouldn't be. It's like if those walls could talk type of situation. I feel the same way about Junior. He's literally voiceless. That's all I care about. Helping Junior have a voice. That's it. Because that's all we can do, as creators. And I won't stop until it changes. That's it. It just is what it is. Ignoring it does nothing. What does ignoring it do? Besides push a narrative that Chrisean is a good parent. That Chrisean is trying her best. She's not. She's doing bare minimum. Are y'all okay? Are y'all okay? Bare minimum is what she's doing. Just like I'm not a doctor, why don't y'all tell her that? Who the fuck is she to try to give that boy physical therapy? Who is she? Are y'all okay? Imagine having to go to school for years. Years. And she ain't been to school 2 days. But she has a physical therapy plan for a child with special needs. Crazy work. And having no knowledge of what the boy is truly going through. Because she told y'all, even if a doctor tells you that your child has a disability, don't believe them. Don't accept it. So she telling y'all, stop taking y'all kids to the doctor. Y'all figure it out. Stand them up on your own and try to walk with them and give them your own therapy and pray. Do 24-hour live streams and don't feed them a thing. But y'all mad at us. The life insurance may not pay her out. If, God forbid, anything, God forbid anything happening to Junior, she's not getting any money. Nothing. Nothing, buddy. Not a dime. Okay? If a child is suffering, especially, they have to be suffering from what they're going through. That's it. That's it. They can't be malnourished, except like that. No, it don't work that way. It don't work that way. Mm-mm. So she wouldn't get a payout. Now, if it's in somebody else's name, that's different. But from what I've seen, but yeah, she wouldn't get a payout. No, she would not. Those things matter. Okay. Natural causes, they're gonna cut your check right away. You're gonna have to wait long to get your insurance check. Okay, but there's an investigation that is done if it's not by probable cause. Natural causes. If it's not because, you know what I'm saying, God forbid, like cancer, something like that. I mean, that's inevitable. That, you know what I'm saying? But if it's things that could have been prevented, then yeah, it's going to be an investigation, at that point. And insurance companies love telling you no. They love keeping their money. So if there's any way of them being able to keep their money and not pay you out, they're going to take it. They're going to take it. They absolutely are. So yeah, there can be no foul play. Their insurance companies are, they do not play. Okay. Sometimes it's hard just to get insurance policies payouts off of natural causes. They be even investigating them, So it just depends. It's different if somebody has been perishing for a few months or a year or so. Then yeah, those are usually easier payouts. But anything that's sudden, hell, they will even investigate car accidents and stuff because people get creative, in ways of taking people out, and whatnot, food and every other type of thing, trying to make them, what I'm saying? Because taking your own life in the you can't be involved. Because insurance policy will still pay out if somebody is, suddenly just taken, and whatnot. But you can have no involvement. Okay. So if you're married and anything happens to your significant other, no, you're not getting no payout right away. No, you're not getting no payout right away. Because they're going to have to make sure, because usually when somebody is murdered, it's somebody close to them, it's the people close to you that, do it, it's usually not by random. So an investigation is going to ensue immediately. They're not going to, they're not just about to come give you a check. It's not, they're investigating right away. Okay. They're basically going to talk more to the police, then they talk to you. Okay. Now, when they solve the case and whatnot, and they figure out you have nothing to do with it. Okay. It do take a while. You don't get it in like they pass away, you get a check a day later. Like it don't work like that. Those are special circumstances. But yeah, if they get murdered or anything like that, oh yeah, you can expect it's going to be a while. before, even if you had nothing to do with it, it's still gonna take a while before you get that payout. They have to make sure, okay, that you didn't hire someone or you were having an affair with her. Like they're going to investigate. All right. So it will be the same thing with Junior. That God forbid, but they would have to investigate, and they would have to find natural causes. Like he passed naturally. Oh God, I don't even like saying that. But yeah, so any payout, if it's in her name and it has anything to do with Junior, an investigation would ensue immediately. Okay, right away. So yeah, so there's so many other things that she needs to do. Shout out to my boo, All About the Tea. Our comment flew past. Oh, I love you. All About the Tea. So yeah, I feel like to ignore it, I mean, if you want to, that's fine. You can ignore it, but you can't knock people because they see a child. Oh, they're my boo. She says, loving the comprehensive research and honesty. Thanks for the love, Sean. You're the best. Oh, I love you too. Y'all get over there and subscribe to my girl. And y'all get over here and subscribe to her on TikTok and Instagram and all of that stuff. All About the Tea always has the tea, especially on Zeus and all of that stuff. And anybody involved should be all over it. Okay. That is like my Bible, my Zeus Bible. Okay, anything going on with anybody related, she got the tea. Okay, so shout out to my girl, and shout out to Chrisean Bacon Cheeseburger, Corey Lombardi. Shout out to all of y'all. I love y'all down. Okay, y'all are amazing. Keep doing your thing. And I will as well. Okay, I'm going to say you need to get a hold of Blueface and talk about what. I'm putting it like this. Blueface does not care about Junior like that. I wish he did, because I would definitely want to talk to him. But Blueface is no better than Chrisean when it comes to what's going on with Junior. He don't care. I mean, I feel like he cares in the sense to where he wouldn't, I don't think he wants anything bad to happen to Junior. I don't think that. I just don't think he cares enough to actually do what it would take to help Junior heal. To help Chrisean help Junior heal. I don't. Blueface is a child. He is a child. He is no better than Chrisean. He just has a little bit more common sense than her. But other than that, they're one and the same. He does not care about that boy. If anything, I feel like that pushes him away. He only talks about Junior because it pulls in Chrisean. That's it. I feel like he uses Junior as a pawn, a way of making the conversation and keeping a connection to Chrisean. But I don't think he actually cares about him, to where he'd be like, yeah, bring him down, and try to get her to schedule him doctor's appointments and go with her. And no, he only went to the appointments with Chrisean on the show because they were recording. He wasn't even there when Junior was born. Show you how much you care about him. He wasn't even there when he was born. He don't care nothing about Junior. Nothing about him. He does not. Junior is a check. When the most honest Blueface has ever been about this situation was on Jason Lee. He told the truth. When he said Junior was a check, Junior was a storyline, he is not lying. It makes sense. Because nothing else does. Nothing else does. He don't care about that boy. I wish he did, because I promise you, I would hit him up. I would. But that's not what's on his mind. He don't care. Shout out to Queen Tay. She says, to make a baby, that's why she over there. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. That's why they got rid of Ronnie. Absolutely. Absolutely. So for a person trying to make it seem like she has nothing to do with Ronnie, she loves that Ronnie is gone. Ain't no way in the world. Ain't no way in the world. If you want me to reach out to Blueface, I'll reach out to him, man. I don't have a problem with that. I just feel like you are going to be let down because I'm not like even optimistic about it. Like, I just do not feel like he cares. I don't, because I mean, there's ways of showing that you care. So I'll reach out to him. That's fine. But Blueface is not about to involve himself with Chrisean to take care of Junior. He'll involve himself with Chrisean to get a bag, but he don't care about that boy. He don't. He just don't care. Oh, well, not my son. That's how I feel like the whole situation with Junior. That's it. That's all. That's it. You know, I would rather want to talk to people that truly has Junior's best interest at heart and have some type of influence in her life and could be able to help. But what y'all don't get is Chrisean would take care of Junior and take him, because she take him to the doctor. I don't think she's going to like how that would turn out. But Chrisean has always said that she don't want to raise a child alone. That she's basically going to force the father to be involved. And if he's not involved, then she said that she don't want the baby. That's why she said she's always aborted the mission, you know, when it came to her pregnancies in the past. Because she don't feel like she's ever gotten pregnant by somebody that's going to truly stick there and, you know, help them with her child. Right? So this is why I feel like she keeps connecting herself to Blueface, because she wants Blueface to be her son's dad. DNA does not matter to her when the person she looks at as her father, she knows it's not her biological dad. She knows that. She knows Eugene is not her biological father, but he still looked out for her in her mind, although he was in jail like the first 7-8 years of her life, or whatever. She still looks at him as a father figure, and that is her dad. So why wouldn't she look at Junior the same way? Regardless of DNA or not, this is your son. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So she's not looking at it like that. That's how we look at it. People with common sense, smart people. Intelligent people. You know, that's how you're going to look at it. No DNA, no case. You know? But with her, the majority of them don't share the same DNA as Eugene, but they, in their mind, he's their father. So it's no different. So now I feel that Chrisean has created this idea in her mind that since he don't want to claim my kid outright, then I'll have another one. I'll have a real baby by him. And this time with this baby, she don't plan on drinking and doing, you know, etc. She'll have a normal baby. He'll claim the normal baby. She'll make sure she's not doing all this sleeping around and all of that stuff, so that Blueface knows for a fact, like, this can't be nobody else's baby but yours. But you see, God don't bless things like that. Tell God your plans and he'll laugh. So if you think Yahweh, whatever you call it, is going to bless that, you're out of your rabbit. You're out of your rabbit. Okay? A lot of times, so even bad things, or things that we look at as bad things, can be blessings in disguise. Junior being born how he's born is an alarm. It's an alarm. It let everybody know what type of parent you are without even having to open your mouth. Just looking at Junior, we can see what type of mother you are. And not just his conditions and whatnot. Dirty bottles, 24-hour streams, no feeding, leaving him in diapers, him constantly scratching around, diaper rash, etc. But it shows what type of parent you are. So if she had a normal child, or an average child, I should say, because what's normal? An average, what's considered average child, I don't think we will know about a lot of stuff that will be going on. You know, I really just don't think that we would know. Because she would train the child to be in fear, train the child to lie. She would train the child to do all of these things. See, Junior is such a beautiful soul that you can't put none of that evil on that baby. You can't put none of that evil on that boy. You have already destroyed him. You will do it no further. You will do it no further. You won't. And I believe that's why Junior is here. That's why God continues to put breath in him, continues to tap him and wake him up. That's why. He's here for a reason. A lot of boys like him, a lot of children like him don't make it this far. They don't. Not at all. Okay? So, of course, you're praying. Just know that that prayer is still going to hit Junior. Those blessings are still going to hit Junior. Who they going to miss is you. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You want one thing in life right now, Chrisean. One thing. Blue. And he can be further from you. God going to keep putting women, etc., and people around him to distract Blue from you. Mm-hmm. He's going to make sure the thing you want the most, you're not going to get it because you have to earn those type of things. But you've done so much damage, so much evil, that they're not even up for discussion. They're not even up for discussion, girl. But you mad at us. If you're angry, go stand in the mirror and go ape shit. Because you can't be mad at nobody with that person. You want to go punch and kick on somebody? Go to the mirror. You're mad that you didn't have a real baby by Blueface, and so that you can have a family with him on out. You're mad? Go to the mirror. You're mad about Junior's birth defects and whatnot because of what you put. Go look in the mirror. Go yell. Go scream. You mad Junior not walking yet? Go to the mirror. You got to go to the mirror. So you're the type of female that can only look in the mirror to put on makeup. You're the type of female can only look in the mirror to do your hair. And once you're done with it, because you don't brush your teeth, once you're done with those things, you have to look away because you don't like what you see. When you're streaming, when you're on lives, you avoid the camera because you don't want to look at you. And most demons can't see themselves. That's why they don't have reflections. Okay? Because your reflection is a terrible one. It's a terrible one. I can go look in the mirror. I can stand in the mirror. I'm in the mirror right now. Because I like who I am. I love who I am. I don't care about people trying to tear me down, all of that. You can't. You can't. You have to have power over my life in order to do that. And I would never give a person on social media that power over my life. No, not at all. You're not going to dictate my moods. None of that. None of that. But that's the thing about Chrisean. She can't. She can't avoid what people are saying because they're right. They're right about her. They're correct. And she don't like that. Too many people see her when she's in the sunken place, the place of darkness. She wants to remain there, but she also wants company. She wants company. She don't want to do it alone. She don't want to be there alone. Nobody truly wants to be alone. Nobody. It's not about needing people. It's about wanting people. See, you don't. I don't need friends, but I want friends, right? When it comes to being a parent, you need to be a good one. There's no such thing as wanting to be. You want to be when you don't have them. When you don't have children, that's when it's a want. I have kids, I want to be a good parent. That's a want. When you have them, it's a necessity. You need to be the best parent you can be. Not comparing yourself to nobody else. None of that matters. Being the best parent you can be. And you're not doing that. You will give so much more energy to the situations that you have with Blue than you'll give your own child. Why does Blue come before your child? Hi, Lady Letitia. Hi, Boo. How does he? Nothing should come before that little boy. And you trying to make it seem like you're going to go catch him a dad. You're going to fish for a father. It just lets everybody know how much of a follower you are, Chrisean. You want someone to come and lead. You need Blueface to come and lead. You want him to come in because that's what he used to do. He used to lead you. And you don't know how to do this on your own. You don't know nothing about being a mother. You barely have one. You barely had one. So, yeah. Please. Your sister can't teach you how to be a mother. Neither can your big brother. None of you. Find out parenting by example. Whether it's a parental unit or someone that has custody over you. That's how you learn. Correct. That's how you learn. It don't just come to you. It don't work like that. You learn. And then you do things your way. But Blueface can't lead you anywhere but to despair. That's it, because that's where he keeps leading you to. What focus is Blueface showing to make a person feel like he's a good father? When Jane is coming for her substance and he ain't seen his kids in a month. And then he'll do damage control and then go back around her, da-da-da. That's what you want? That's what you want? Like, what example is Blueface being like a good father? What? He's a kid. He a kid. It's not no man. Are y'all okay? He's supposed to be. But that'll make him one. And this is who you want in your life leading you. Pathetic. Pathetic. All these good men out here that would take good care of Chrisean Jr. That would take good care of Chrisean. I know she don't want them. Because there's no clout connected to that. She's already tried Beano, 33K. The list goes on and on. On and on and on and on. And Chrisean has disabilities. Even more reason to give your kid up. That's not an excuse. Saying Chrisean has disabilities, sweetie, means that she is incapable of being a mother then, right? Because the disabilities are preventing her from doing certain things. They don't go away. Let me get something to drink. Yeah. Disabilities don't go away. There's not a cure for what Chrisean Jr. is going through. Everybody would get it already. If it was like want to take a Wegovy shot to get rid of your kids' cerebral palsy or Crucial or, there would be none. So if Chrisean has disabilities, even more reasons for her not to have her son. That's what that means. That's what that means. See, this is why most vulnerable adults it's not the fact that they're not allowed to have children. It's just depending on the setup. Depending on the setup. And to be real, that's why Blueface, I feel like, really don't want a baby by Chrisean. Because he knows that Chrisean has disabilities. So he feels like any kid that she's gonna have gonna be like a sick kid or something wrong with it. I bullshit you not. That's just how I feel. I feel like he don't want to have a baby. But he even said when Chrisean Jr. was first born, I don't make sick kids. He said that. That's why he will force Chrisean to go and abort the mission. He feel like every kid she have gonna be, because he know that she is. Honestly. He know what she going through mentally. Yeah. So he don't want no kids by her. No, he do not. No, now he'll dig in her. He'll play in her, but he don't want no kid by her. She got pregnant again right now. He would force her once again. And, you know, since she ain't got it all, she'll listen. None of the aborted missions that she did with Blueface was her idea. It was all Blue. If you pay attention to her, when she's talking about him in interviews and whatnot, she said that Blue would give her the money, that Blue would tell her to go get rid. So every time she got pregnant, so he didn't mind digging in her, dropping in, you know, children off up in her and all of that, but you ain't gonna have them. That's how he knew Chrisean Jr. wasn't his. He knew it. He knew it. Like, you know, if that was mine, I would have made you get rid of it. I'm not making you get rid of it because it ain't mine. You can do what you want to do with it. It don't belong to me. So you go right ahead. If you pay attention on the show, she kept saying that she wanted to get rid of Chrisean Jr. before he was born. She kept saying that, is it too late to get an abortion? She was like, what, 6 months pregnant? You know, whatnot. She was still trying to get rid of him. Drinking, sitting in hot tubs, you know, all of that. At clubs, taking shots, doing interviews, drinking. So yeah, he don't want no baby with her. She want a kid with him. Not the other way around. Because they could have like 4 or 5 of them already. Yeah, he don't want no baby from her. Not at all. Gross. It's how he looks at it. That's how he look at it. You know, he don't want no baby from the slow, is what he calls her. So yeah, he don't want to talk to her. Playing in her is playing in her. You know, she's a whole vulnerable adult. You know, like she is. I really believe she is a VA. I do believe that. So every time she got pregnant, Blue made her go get rid of it. And the reason why he made her go get rid of it, not that he truly believed that the kid was his, because he believed there was a possibility that he could be the father. When Chrisean got pregnant with Junior, he knew it wasn't his baby. He knew it. That's why he had no quarrels with her having it. The only issue is that she was trying to force him to claim it. This is why I feel like no matter what she says, she has something to do with what happened to Ronnie, because she had the most to gain if something happened to him. And Ronnie was getting to the point where she couldn't control him no more. Before, she could control him, but Ronnie stopped. He like, you got me up. That's my kid. You got me up. And him kept popping up on her when she in public places and stuff like that. Again. If what happened to Ronnie, she had nothing to do with it, why did she not shout him out? Why? Regardless of them not getting along. I don't care. That's somebody I went to high school with, high school sweetheart. We did really love each other at one point in time. I am sad that he is gone. I would never have wanted that for him. But instead, she using it as digs. Oh, you see what happened to my ex? Excuse me? Whoa. 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 I'm like, whoa, wow. That's... Ugh. No wonder why his family like want your head on platter. It's like, I get it. Absolutely get it. You know, again, I do feel like it was other factors I played with Ronnie. I don't feel like Chrisean was the only factor, but I do feel like she was one of them. I do. Again, she had the most to gain. Okay. Yeah. So, right. And then she posted that DNA test right after he passed away the very next day. Black Carrie, tell him, girl. The very next day she posted the fake DNA test that Ronnie had been asking for quite some time. Even when he went to interview with Tasha K, he said that she said that she wouldn't got it, but he ain't seen it. You know, I heard that there was DNA tests and da-da-da-da. So that's when Ronnie was casting it out in his mind, because it's like, wait a minute, the DNA test said that, you know, that maybe his, what? Is it? You know, so why wouldn't that cast some doubt? You know, like right away. The cousin thing, that's a rumor. Like we don't have any proof behind that, that's defamation. That's defamation. So we don't have any proof, right? We have more concrete proof. It's just more so of rumors going around about it. And they do favor, of course, they're all family. So of course they're going to favor in ways. Like I favor a lot of my cousins, and stuff like that. But again, that's just hearsay. We don't have any proof about that. Otherwise I would be all up on that. Trust me, I would be all up on that. Their cousin get order too. I know he's no longer living. I know that. That I do. Drugs and effective on his partner. They can easily have their hair sampled on the selling. Right. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, Ronnie is a strong possibility. I just feel like Chrisean got around. I just feel like she got around. Shout out to Alma Joy. Thank you so much for the Cash App, sweetie. Thank you so much. Shout out to Monica. She said extortion. Shout out to my boo Monica. And shout out to Jennifer. I love you too. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Yeah, so yeah, I feel like if y'all could send me some receipts on the cousin and stuff, I can look into it and we can do a show about it. But yeah, I just don't want to be like defaming people, and whatnot. Again, it is a rumor, and we talked about it being a rumor before, but it being like gospel truth, we don't have any proof of that. We don't have proof. Ronnie was trying to be a part of it. Right. Yeah, Ronnie was a good guy overall. Everybody has their quirks. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes and whatnot. But overall, Ronnie seemed like a decent person. Like he definitely did. Yeah. So yes, Leah. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know exactly why he's not here, but I do know that he is no longer with us. I do know that. Shout out to Jennifer. Thank you for becoming a member, sweetie. Welcome, gang. Welcome, sweetheart. Shout out to my baby Tasha Cherie. She says, "Love your crazy self, child." Oh, you're so sweet. Mwah. I love you. I love you, babes. Thank you so much. Shout out to King Gemini. Happy birthday. He said, "Sorry, Sean, I came here on my birthday." Hey, King, one of my favorites. I cannot believe him. He's like one of my favorite people. And he came here and did this to me. He did that, y'all. He did that. Shout out to my boo Teasy for the super sticker. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you, Teasy. Mwah. Thank y'all so much. Oh, y'all was over here showing me all type of love. I just have to keep the show going for y'all. And I'm good, but I really appreciate y'all. Shout out to my boo Kina. Thank you so much, Kina, for the super sticker. You're so sweet. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Shout out to Laura. She says, keep speaking that truth, Sean. I will, Laura. Laura, tell them. Laura, and that's why they're mad at us, Laura. But they'll get over it if they don't know well. If they don't know well, Laura, girl, if they don't know well. Shout out to my baby Nia. She says, hug Sean. Hugs, Nia. I love you, Nia. Nia, my blanket doesn't go anywhere. It's always right here. It's my studio blanket. And the other one is on my bed. So I love you. Thank you so much, girl. I love you so much. She says, well, we got exactly 2 months and 17 days, 78 days left until September 3rd, Junior's birthday. And Chrisean is trying to give us whack arse magic tricks. Absolutely. He's about to be 3 years old. Can you believe he's about to be 3 years old? It's about to be his golden birthday. Golden birthday. Still no progress. No progress is crazy. And the proof is in the pudding. The reason why he's had no progress because he's had no medical attention. None. So that is the only reason he has not had any progress. Otherwise, Junior could be doing so much more. Shout out to Hummingbird. She says, everyone is forgetting that Junior should be in palliative care. Pray for Junior. I agree. I think a lot of people, Hummingbird, look over that, especially Chrisean's fans. Look over the fact that this young boy needs a lot of help and supervision from the correct people, as well, like medical, Crazy. Thank you so much for the super sticker, sweetheart. Shout out to Hummingbird again. She says he's legally blind, deaf, and can't eat solids, nonverbal, lacks genitals because his mom won't take him for reconstructive surgery. Necrotic hernia, bilateral club feet, innumerable seizures. God bless you for advocating for Junior. Thank you so much, sweetheart. And I will keep advocating for Junior. And, you know, I used to have hope, you know, when it came to Chrisean, because I'm just like, you know, well, maybe she just, but no, this is it. This is it. Like there is no her like getting it together when it comes to Junior. He just simply just needs to be removed, you know. I wish she would just do it in a positive way instead of like, I just don't feel like it should take social services and stuff to come in and take your kid away, you know, from you. If you say you love your kid, you should at least still be able to see your kid, you know, and be around your kid, you know. Like I don't know. It's a lot. Shout out to my boo Nia. I love you, Nia. She says, Chrisean, I think that if she gets pregnant by Blue, he will take in Junior as well. Absolutely. Similar to Superior, and all will be good in her twisted mind. I agree. I can agree with you more. I do think that she's doing this because she thinks that if she has another child and this child is by Blueface, that he will collectively accept the children. I think so. I think she looks at it like because Nevaeh and other people have had kids and he's been like nice to their children and stuff like that, that he's going to be that way with her. You know, although Blueface is not claiming Nevaeh's son, you know, he just spends time with him because he's around, you know, but of course, Chrisean doesn't look at it that way. You know, she looks at it like, well, you over there claiming they kids, why you don't want to claim Junior? It's like, well, he's not over there claiming anybody besides Jaden's kids. And I do believe that this child Nevaeh is pregnant with is probably Blueface's because she get around too. Okay, Nevaeh, girl, you get around too, girl. I see a lot of dudes been saying that it's possible for you to be the baby. The crazy part about it is that you done slept with all the dudes, though. It's not like these men are saying this and they never slept with you. It's like, no, they definitely slept with you. It's just not their baby. Like, whoa. Like, whoa, girl. Like, calm your cooch, girl. Like, calm it down. Y'all sometimes y'all be a little bit friendly with y'all boxes. You know, y'all gotta get that. That's a treasure. You know, that people gotta earn that. Y'all can't just be your turn. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my baby Lady Letitia. Hi, Lady Letitia. Hi, boo. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. She says, hey, Sean Mods in chat. Love you. I love you too. Thank you so much for stopping through, babes. Y'all get over there and subscribe to my girl, Lady Letitia. Y'all will love her. She's just the sweetest thing. I just adore Lady Letitia. She's so sweet. Shout out to her. Shout out to my boo Steph for becoming a member. Welcome on, gang gang. Welcome on. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Shout out to my boo, The Real China. Dog, she says, gratitude for all you do. Thank you so much, China. Thank you so much, sweetheart. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. And shout out to my baby, Toya Games. I love you, Toya. Okay, always giving face on a girl. Love Toya. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I love you, sweetheart. Thank you so much, Toya. I love you. I love you, love. I love you so much. Shout out to all of y'all. I really appreciate y'all. So I have to get out of here. Okay, I have another show that I'm doing today on Coffee. I promise y'all a full show. So we're gonna do a full show over there. I will come over here and I will try to jump on YouTube before we go live on Coffee. Later on, but we will be over there. We will have when I tell you I have a fire show planned, be there. Okay. Be there, and I can just take my time today. I won't be rushing. Girl, I get the grab. I'm gonna grind the girls up. So yeah, I'm super excited. So I love y'all. I'll bring y'all $4 later on. We will be live again. Thank y'all so much for being here. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Shout out to all of y'all. Okay, I love y'all all so much. Even my haters. Haters, please keep talking about me. As y'all seen, we deep over here. You know what I'm saying? Well, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. I mean, we over here eating. Okay, so please keep helping us eat, because we appreciate it. What we won't do is return the favor. I love you all. I will see y'all on the next show, okay, which will be tomorrow morning. We will keep grinding this situation down. Prayers for Chrisean Jr. We love you, Chrisean Jr. We will not let you.
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.